Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing today? Start of the weekend here, Saturday morning. I just kind of wanted to touch on, obviously, the news over the night, last night, that Ruth Bader Ginsburg passed away. So condolences to her family and the court and all her acquaintances. You know, she was fairly old, had a heck of a life, and we all wish the family nothing but the best. Having said that, and continuing with that subject, or the subject of the Supreme Court and her replacement, uh, it's going to get pretty chaotic, even more so than we expected. There's already been threats of chaos, rioting, looting, burning, destruction, uh, in the you know wake of Trump pushing through a nominee to fill that vacancy before the election, or at least over the election. I don't know if they can physically get it done within that time frame. It's pretty short, but um, my opinion on the subject is he won the election. Um, everybody's looking for an advantage. He's got an opportunity to take an advantage, and he's also got an opportunity to try to help preserve America. And we need that, as conservatives. If somehow Trump can't win this election, or it gets stolen by the left or whatever, and they get control of the Senate, folks, it's probably over. And I don't think if that happens, they'll do so much reconstruction with regards to adding D.C. as a state, adding Puerto Rico as a state, that the conservatives may never win a national election ever again. I mean, it's scary stuff. So, in order to preserve democracy and at least have a level playing field, I would encourage the president to put your nominee up there, let the Senate take its course, uh, follow the process, but we've got to get this nominee in there, in terms of preserving the Constitution and our way of life. But I would fully expect, in doing that, to see increased intensity with regard to the violence and the people that create it. Again, the funding of these groups is solid. There's no doubt about that. Everybody knows it. I'm sure they're preparing right now. So when as they prepare, we also need to prepare. And the prepping talk, the advice, the ideas, the strategies, they don't stop. It continues. It's a daily thing. Every day until the election, there's going to be something new pop up. They want chaos. They want strife. They want us at each other's throats. They want to create so much pain and stress and chaos that people just throw their hands up and go, it's just too much. They're trying to intimidate. They want to intimidate your vote. They want to intimidate you, bend you to their will. We got to stand up and be strong people. I fear for my grandson's future. These kids are being set up and groomed as sheep, and I'm not gonna let him be that way. I'm working on raising him the old school way, and doing what I can, instilling in him what I instilled in my own two kids before. So it's a real deal. Expect it to get worse. worse than we saw over George Floyd and, all the other victims of police brutality, um, which we all know is a bunch of BS. So it's just an excuse. It's just a catalyst to get them on the street, and whoever is behind it is going to keep being behind it. There's a lot of bankroll here that's funding this thing, and they want to intimidate us. They want to bully us into submission, to bend the knee and vote the way they want us to vote. So I would encourage you to stand tall, keep your stocks up. Don't relent. Don't get complacent at all. Nothing's changed. It's in fact getting worse. Don't forget your food preps, your med preps, comfort items that you may need to get you through a hard time. Weapons and ammunition, obviously. Don't forget some light sources, some additional power sources if you have a generator or solar, clean water. All that stuff is going to apply. Again, I think they're willing to use any tactics necessary to intimidate us and to control our vote. And I think most of us are strong enough to repel that. But so far, there hasn't been a lot of pushback from our side. People that value the Constitution and the Electoral College and all these things that make America great, and that include the little guy. If they abolish the Electoral College, hell, Idaho, Kansas, they don't count anymore. They don't count. That's just how it will be. It'll just be the big states, primarily California, New York, Texas, and Florida will probably be the big ones that they campaign in. They won't even go to the other states because they won't really matter. So we got to keep our Constitution intact, people. I was pretty lucky this week. I went to a local Academy store, and actually Sunday afternoon, and was able to find a really good count of 7.62 by 39, and it was a good price. It wasn't gouged. It was cheaper than what I would have bought online, and I could get it in my hands that day. So I went ahead and bought 1,000 rounds of it and just keeping it in storage. So I have a lot more than that, but it just goes to show you it's about timing. There wasn't much else left on the shelf. There was just a few hunting calibers and like some pistol shot shells. That was it. And but I saw it and I grabbed some of it, and there was a bunch more I could have got too, and I just kind of laid off that at that point. But it's about timing and being at the right place and getting it while it's there in front of you. Again, I didn't overpay. I feel pretty good about the buy. It was less than I would have paid online, and I got it that day. So keep after it. Don't slow down. Fill your holes. Keep it simple. Keep prepping. Stack it deep. And never forget, long live the Republic. See y'all next time.